नुसती रडत असते. जा सानूला घेऊन ये जा.
हॅलो, आवाज येतोय का?
येस मॅम.
यस मॅम.
स्क्रीन दिसते ना?
येस मॅम.
स्क्रीन दिसते?
हो मॅम.
चला सेपरेशन, एक सेकंड, अजून येतातच आहे पार्टिसिपेंट्स. Chalo, shall we start? Now I will not admit any other participant now. Okay. What we have started?
Separation.
गडबड झाली.
गेली.
So we have started separation from H.A. Robert. We have seen the definition of separation, that is, it is because of the palliation. Continuous palliation leads to the separation. We have seen the healthy condition, we have seen the disease condition, we have seen the factors for the separation, what is the effect of that factor on your body, how the separation is occur, why the separation is there. Then we have seen the different examples. What are the examples that we have seen yesterday for the separation?
Opium.
मॅम कफचं बघितलं, डायरिया, फीवर,
बरोबर.
पेन.
निमोनिया
बरोबर.
बघितलेलं.
So we have seen the 3 to 4 examples yesterday because of the abuse or the excessive dose of or the material dose of that crude drug medicine, or we can call it as a physiological dose, which palliate the patient for some period of time, but this may leads to the suppression, and that suppression may be the aggravation of the original symptom, or it may goes deeper into the vital organ. The next we will see the suppression by the external applications. So this external application generally we are using for the skin manifestations like eczema, psoriasis, any rash. So this suppression or palliation of the skin manifestation may leads to the suppression, and this suppression may come in other system, or there may be the aggravation of the same skin complaints. Anyone please read this paragraph?
मॅम मी वाचू?
एक second. Snehal is here. Snehal Singh. Shraddha. No one is here. Niranjan. Pratiksha.
Yes, ma'am.
What's up?
Another form of suppression that is very frequently seen is the external
Pratiksha
application
Chaudhary
of thorath.
हाँ थोरात. ओके हाँ बरोबर थोरातच.
External application of drug preparations for the removal of skin manifestations such as eczema. The skin manifestation can be removed by the external use of drug preparations. This, however, does not cure the disease condition, and the chronic miasms that has been expressed through the skin manifestation is forcing to the hide his head, but is surely will still the present in the organism and express itself in some deeper and more vital part nearer the central of vitality. If this course of treatment is a persistently continue and the condition continually suppressed, the patient become nearly impossible of cure. The danger of for the suppression is very great. For the longer they are suppressed, the more likely they are to taken on nervous and mental manifestation, striking at the very seat of life and reason and their expression itself.
Yes, thank you. So this is the another form of suppression. We have seen cough, we have seen pain, then diarrhea, we have seen the cholera in small children. Now this is the next example for the skin. Another form of suppression that is very frequently seen is the external application of drug preparations for the removal of skin manifestations such as eczema. So do you know the signs and symptoms of eczema? What is eczema? What is eczema?
Dermatitis.
हाँ,
Dermatitis.
डर्माटायटिस म्हणजे एक्झिमा होतं का? मग ठीक आहे, वाचा. आता मी नाही सांगत सगळ्या गोष्टी. आवाज नाही येते, आवाज ब्रेक होतोय.
स्किन रेडिश होते ना.
Itching, ma'am.
बर. So this is the skin eruption, that is eczema. These skin manifestations can be removed by external use of drug preparation. So for the eczema, they are giving the sulfur drugs, because sulfur is a medicine which is good for the any type of skin eruptions. If you know the sulfur from our Materia Medica, so the skin is unhealthy. The patient always wants to itch, and that itching may leads to the scratching, bleeding of skin, any type of the skin eruptions. We are using sulfur. The patient do not want to wash that part. It is excessively dry skin. The patient is unhealthy patient. आळशी असतो सल्फर पण, but at the same time he is very intelligent. So these are the skin, any type of skin eruption. It may be the psoriasis, it may be the eczema, unhealthy skin, and the patient do not want to wash it. That is a sulfur. So we are also using the sulfur, and allopathy wale also sulfur drugs use karte hain. But the difference is that their dose is larger dose. They use the abnormally that drug, but we are doing the potentization. We are not using the crude form, and that's why the वहाँ पे palliation नहीं होगा. It will be removed from its root. This is the main difference of using the sulfur by allopathic way of treatment and sulfur by homeopathic way of treatment. This, however, does not cure the disease condition. So when that person, that patient is taking the sulfur drug or any other drugs which are acting on the skin, so they may not be able to cure, because the chronic miasm that has been expressed through the skin manifestation is forced to hide his head, because something is happening. In the previous paragraph only we have seen कि because of the certain reason, the conditions also we have seen, the vital energies get inhibited, the vital energies get disturbed, and this disturbed or inhibited vital energy will show you in the form of certain signs and symptoms. So that train of symptoms में से एक होगा eczema. So if there is a eczema, so and if you are using the external application for the longer period of time, that means जो external vital energy जो आपको चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोल रही है कि something is problem inside your body, that miasm, that infection is present inside, तो आप उसको और अंदर ढकेल रहे हो. यानी आपको जो एनिमी है उसको बाहर निकालना है, तो आप उसको और अंदर अंदर ढकेल रहे हो. So that is the way of expression of vital energy to show कि something is bad happening inside your body. तो उसको हाथ पकड़ के निकालने से ही हमको रिलीफ मिलेगा. उसको और अंदर ढकलोगे तो क्या होगा? It will enter your body and it will start disturbing the whole system inside your body. तो वही हो रहा है. The chronic miasm wants to go out, लेकिन by using the external application, that unnecessary force, you are hiding it, you are keeping inside your body, but surely will still be present in the organism and express itself in a deeper and more vital part. बहुत उसको एक बार अंदर ढकेला, दो बार अंदर ढकेला, तो उसको पता चल जाएगा कि अब मैं बाहर निकलने वाला नहीं हूँ. Now I will start disturbing the other parts of the body. He will get the opportunity to disturb the other vital organs. So this may affect the lung, this may affect the center of vitality. Brain को भी वो affect कर सकता है. It may affect the kidney. If this course of treatment is persistently continued, so acute condition थी, now it became a chronic because of the persistence use of the external application. The condition continuously suppressed and the patient nearly impossible to cure. So एक बार उसको एक्जिमा हुआ था, 2-3 महीने उसने एक्सटर्नल एप्लीकेशंस लगाए, चला गया एक्जिमा. फिर से 2-3 महीने बाद एक्जिमा आया, फिर से ही यूज दैट एक्सटर्नल एप्लीकेशन. So if it is persistently, if it is continue, every time you are doing the palliation of that particular miasm, that is the psora, अब psora बोलेगा कि now I will show my effect, and he will show the, or he will express in a much dangerous form where the cure is impossible. The danger from this suppression is very great. For the longer the suppress, we are likely they are taken on nervous and mental manifestations. जितना ज़्यादा वो suppress हुआ है उतना ज़्यादा वो बाहर निकलेगा, and it will affect the central nervous system, or the person may have show the mental manifestation, striking at the very seat of life and reason, and they are expressing itself. So in this way, that जो माइजम था वो जो चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोल रहा था कि इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्किन मैनिफेस्टेशन, आपने उसको और अंदर ढकेला. नाउ ही विल कम बैक विथ मोर सीरियस प्रॉब्लम ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ दिस suppression. Clear this example?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So in the flow chart again you can write down कि because of because eczema का reason we don't know, it is idiopathic. Because of any condition the vital energy get disturbed, it will show, or inhibited, it will show the train of symptoms of eczema. एक्सटर्नल एप्लीकेशंस यहाँ पे आएगा. पहले इसमें ओपियम था, दूसरे इसमें परगेटिव था, तीसरे इसमें लार्ज फिजियोलॉजिकल डोज था कफ मेडिसिन का, पेन किलर में पेन में एनाल्जेसिक्स था. तो जब ऐसे ही यहाँ पे आएगा एक्सटर्नल एप्लीकेशंस इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ऑइंटमेंट और लोशन. सो फिजियोलॉजिकल डोजेस ऑफ एक्सटर्नल एप्लीकेशन, व्हाट इज द रिजल्ट? That chronic miasm will enter deeper and deeper inside the vitality, and ultimately it may affect the center of vitality. It may affect the nervous system, or it may show the mental manifestations. So in this way, again the flowchart is ready for the skin manifestation and the suppression. Okay. Who will read this? Aphorism number 61. Komal, what?
Hahnemann's Organon, paragraph 61, gives us the following. Had physician correctly observed and consider the deplorable results of antipathic applications of medicine, they would long ago have discovered the great truth that the true method of performing permanent cure must be exact counterpart of a such antipathic treatment.
So he again warning, he is giving the warning. We have seen this aphorism number 61. He is giving the warning to the allopathic physician कि उन्होंने observe ठीक किया है क्या? When he is prescribing the external application, that physician has observed properly, या उसका जो result है which is deplorable, यानी we have to think on that. So that physician, he asking that physician, had the physicians correctly observed या considered the deplorable result of antibiotic applications of medicine? जो result, जिससे जो medicine वो prescribe कर रहा है उसके result उसने observe किए हैं या उसने वो deplorable result वैसे ही रखे हैं? They would long ago discovered the truth. उनको पहले ही पता है कि the true method of performing treatment of permanent cure must be the exact counterpart of such antipathic treatment. जो method ये skin diseases को cure करेगी, वो method से this method, that is the antipathic mode of treatment, is exactly opposite. It is exact the counterpart. क्योंकि by which method we can cure that eczema? That is the homeopathy, and we are giving the similar medicine here, but they are giving totally opposite medicine. So जो treatment से we can cure by the homeopathy से हम cure कर सकते हैं, उससे exactly opposite treatment they are giving, that is the antipathic medicine. And hence Dr. Hahnemann asked the physicians that they have to observe it correctly. they have to consider the result as a deplorable result. They have to think over it, because they are using exactly opposite medicines to that of the homeopathy. This is the only way by which they can cure the eczema. समजलं?
हो मॅम.
वाच पुढचं.
They would have perceived that whenever the opposite or antipathic administration of medicine produced a brief period of alleviation, this would subside only to be followed by one of aggravation, and that consequently the process should have been reserved. That is to say, the homeopathic application of medicine according to their symptom similitude would have been brought about a lasting and perfect cure, provided that instead of a large quantities of medicine, the most minute dose had been employed. Notwithstanding the experience of many centuries, physicians did not recognize this great and solitary truth. They appear to have ignored entirely the result of treatment above described, as well as the other fact that no physician ever effected a permanent cure of an inverted disease unless some drug of the predominant homeopathic effect had been by a chance embodied in this prescription, nor were they able to confront that every rapid and perfect cure, accompanied by a nature without the aid of human skill, was always produced by a similar disease coming to the one already present.
Thank you. So what they have to perceive? They have to perceive that whenever they are giving the opposite or antipathic medicine for the brief alleviation, the brief period of alleviation means nothing but palliation. So whenever they are giving the opposite medicine, they are causing the palliation. So this would subside for some period of time, only to be followed by of aggravation, and that is to say, so after the palliation, there must be the aggravation. The homeopathic application of medicine according to the symptom similitude. Lekin how we are giving the medicine? We are not giving the medicine on the basis of opposite symptoms. We are giving the medicine on the basis of similar symptoms, where the effect of medicine is long lasting and ultimately it causes the perfect cure. It is not causing the brief period of alleviation, provided that instead of large quantities of medicine, the most minute doses have been employed. So two things again they have given, that is the antipathy, they are giving the opposite medicines, but we are giving the similar medicine. In their pathy, they are giving the brief period of alleviation, but we are giving the long lasting and perfect cure. They are giving the large quantities of medicine, but we are giving the minute doses. So 3 points he has described here, why in our pathy the cure is affected and why their pathy the suppression is there. Notwithstanding the experience of many centuries, the physician did not recognize that this salutary truth बहुत ज़्यादा centuries से, बहुत ज़्यादा सालों से they have experienced it कि by giving their medicine the patient is not getting the relief. This is the solitary truth. ये एक ही सत्य है. Still they are not recognizing it. They appear to have ignored entirely the result of treatment. They छोड़ देते हैं वो बोलते हैं कि नहीं, this is our pathy, हमारे मेडिसिन में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. They are blaming on the patient. They are ignoring the result of the their medicine. As well, and that no physician ever effected a permanent cure of an intermittent disease unless some drug of predominant homeopathic effect had been chance embodied in his prescription, nor were able to comprehend that every rapid and permanent cure. So this is only the salutary truth. If you want to cure that eczema permanently, they have to give the similar medicine. Unless and until they are not giving the homeopathic effect, the permanent cure will not be there. And if by chance the cure is there, so definitely their medicine will contain the homeopathic effect, which is or it can be accompanied by the nature without, यानी nature भी उसको क्योर नहीं कर सकता है विदाउट द एड ऑफ ह्यूमन स्किल, यानी जब वहां पे होम्योपैथिक कंटेंट आएगा तभी वो परफेक्ट क्योर वहां पे होगा. बिकॉज if you want to cure, always the similar disease should be present there, similar plus stronger disease, so that it can overcome that eczema. So this is the truth. ये ट्रूथ वो उनको डिनाई कर रहे हैं. दे आर इग्नोरिंग द ट्रूथ, एंड इन देयर प्रिस्क्रिप्शन इफ द होम्योपैथिक इफेक्ट इज देयर, then that only rapid and a perfect cure. Even the nature also cannot cure without the formation of similar disease. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So all these things we
Yes,
have
ma'am.
seen in the aphorism.
Yes.
Tejaswini, read another source.
Another source of suppression is the attempt to suppress the natural secretions of the body, like the perspiration in the armpits and the perspiration of the feet, by the use of medicinal powders. This forbids the elimination of the waste matter through the natural channels, and this waste
Yes.
must be taken up in the other parts of the body, and the attempt made to eliminate them through these other channels. In this way, much harm may be done, and while the local suppressions may be entirely successful, the constitutional manifestations are inimical to the health.
Yes. So this is the next form of suppression, that is the palliation of natural eliminations. What are our natural eliminations? What are our natural eliminations? अरे eliminations means to remove
Sweat,
out from, हाँ
urine,
बराबर,
Sweat.
एक ही है क्या?
Sweat, urine, stools.
Urine stone,
Stools.
perspiration, stool, urine, and menstruation. So these are all and the leukorrhea. So these are all the natural eliminations. ये छोड़ के those are bleeding है, bleeding piles है, bleeding from nose, bleeding from ear, pus formation. These are all the abnormal or the unnatural eliminations. So these natural eliminations, they are having their certain logic. Why we perspire? Perspiration कहाँ होता? अरे physiology first year, mechanism of perspiration. You don't know? Sweat glands, sweat, location of sweat glands.
ma'am. स्वेट रिलीज होतो त्यामुळे बॉडी मॉइश्चर होते ना.
विचारते की सांगते तुम्हाला?
कूल नाही मी सांगते.
हाँ सांग. What is the function of why sweat formation is there? कधी होता आपल्याला perspiration? कसे तुम्ही लोक, हे आयुष्यभर लक्षात ठेवायचं असतं आपल्याला. कसं ओळखाल तुम्ही पेशंट नॉर्मल आहे की ॲबनॉर्मल आहे? तर तुम्हाला फिजिओलॉजिकलच माहित नाही काय असतं, तर ॲबनॉर्मॅलिटी कसं ओळखाल? when the body temperature rises, पुढे काहीतरी बोला ना आता.
To maintain the body temperature.
To maintain the body temperature or keep our body cool, there is a कोणती नर्वस सिस्टीम तिथे एक्साइट होते? सिम्पॅथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टीम. ती स्टिम्युलेट करते आपल्या स्वेट ग्लँड्सला. आणि स्वेट ग्लँड्स कोणते आहेत? 2 स्वेट ग्लँड्स आहेत. कोणते? So this sympathetic nervous system will stimulate or excites your sweat gland. आणि त्यामुळे काय होतं? There is a secretion of sweat. That sweat contains certain salts which cools your body. And thus, this is the important mechanism. This is the important function. That is the perspiration. आपल्याला हिवाळ्यात घाम येतो का? पावसाळ्यात घाम येतो का आपल्याला?
नाही.
कधी येतो घाम आपल्याला? एक्झर्शन झाल्यानंतर, एक्सरसाइज झाल्यानंतर, किंवा उन्हात आपण जातो तेव्हा. कशाला? टू कीप अवर बॉडी टेम्परेचर ऑन द नॉर्मल लेवल. जेव्हा तुम्ही एक्सरसाइज करता, ब्लड सर्क्युलेशन वाढतं, त्यामुळे बॉडी टेम्परेचर वाढतं. सो ते बॉडी टेम्परेचर एक बेस लाईनला आणायला आपल्याला घाम येतो. उन्हाळ्यात खूप ऊन असतं, बॉडी टेम्परेचर तसंच वाढलेलं असतं. So because of that, there is a secretion of the sweat on your skin surface. मग कोणते ग्लँड ह्याच्यात, कोणता स्वेट ग्लँड ह्याच्यात स्टिम्युलेट होतं?
Exocrine.
आई देवा, मी स्वेट ग्लँड विचारते, मी एक्झोक्राईन एंडोक्राईन नाही विचारत आहे. स्वेट ग्लँडचं नाव विचारते आहे. एक्राईन, बरोबर. सो हे जे पर्स्पिरेशन आहे, दिस इज अ नॉर्मल वन. आणि हे पर्स्पिरेशनचे आपल्याला जागा कोणत्या आहेत? आर्मपीट मध्ये आपल्याला घाम येतो, केसांमध्ये घाम येतो, चेहऱ्यावर घाम येतो आपल्याला, हात,
फीट. फीट.
बरोबर. त्याच्यानंतर हाताच्या तळव्यावर पण येतो ना,
पाम. हा.
So these are all the location for the perspiration. आता ह्याच्या व्यतिरिक्त आणि इन द कोल्ड सीझन जर घाम येत असेल, सो दिस इज द ॲबनॉर्मल थिंग. एक्सरसाइज झालेली नाहीये, एक्झर्शन झालेलं नाहीये, ऊन नाहीये, तरी पण जर घाम येत असेल, सो दॅट इज द ॲबनॉर्मल थिंग. सो पहिले नॉर्मल तर माहिती पाहिजे. सो द पर्स्पिरेशन आर्मपीट मध्ये जेव्हा होतं किंवा फिट मध्ये जेव्हा होतं, सो दे शुड नॉट बी स्टॉप. कारण घाम आला आणि तिथे सपोज बॅक्टेरिया असतील, सो धिस लीड्स टू द बॅड स्मेल. तो स्मेल येऊ नये म्हणून काय होतं, आजकाल आपण डिओड्रंट्स वापरतो किंवा पावडर्स वापरतो. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दॅट काय होतं, जे नॅचरल एलिमिनेशन आहे आपण त्याला तिथे थांबवतो. अँड धिस मे लीड्स टू द स्किन इरप्शन्स. धिस फॉरबिड्स द एलिमिनेशन. फॉरबिड्स म्हणजे तिथे थांबवल्या जातं. द एलिमिनेशन ऑफ वेस्ट मॅटर through the natural channel, and these must be taken up in other parts of the body and attempt to eliminate them through